Yeah. Now I can't finish the advice to Kopan amongst nuns. Virus, long time they've been strict and virus didn't happen for a long time. Then we went to Maratika to the blessing of the earth. They do the ceremony on that thing with the Tony Rinpoche is coming, then the Mijuri Rinpoche is coming to, and Trini was coming with 13 monks to do Vajakalaya puja according to the way. There's a different kind of traditional, they're different by than where the Kandla, Namjal Monastery practice also. They're different lineage. So yeah, so going to all that, several pujas, 5 pujas for the world, because it's a holy place. So we're going to build the Padmasambhava there. So, it's not really what I thought mainly. And before that, 6, 7 stories like that. But Kandla was concerned that I might get into problems or unable to kind of complete or something like that. So she suggested 3 stories counting from Lotus. And so anyway, I hope that it will be most beneficial for the world. Of course, 60 sentient beings who have been suffering from beginningless rebirth, of course, to achieve enlightenment, of course, to be free from samsara, of course. But then specifically to pacify war, famine, disease, virus, I'm not sure what is going to happen. You never know. The world doesn't know. Ordinary people do not know what's going to happen. There's a virus, then after some time, there was a second virus, a third virus, all kinds of things. Still, you never know what is going to happen for the world. We have no idea. So at the time, degeneration, the world is going gradually degenerate, you see. So, yeah, and it is mentioned, I think it's also mentioned, I think recently. Lots of just I mentioned already. So as the world gradually going down, there will so many people dead in this world. Every country is war. Every country, not some countries, not like everywhere. Then there will be disease everywhere. So many people die. Then there will be famine everywhere. So many people die. So like that is going to happen. So kind of very big major kind of affect the whole world, not just some country. But so lots of Sangbo mentioned that to help with that is building Maitreya statue. Will help with that. Statue of loving kindness. So as I heard, he wrote with a hand, with the fingers on the stone in Ladakh, but I haven't seen yet. So anyway, so we do still plan after we offered the land to his own as then his son asked whether we should build or not. So his son said yes, build in the center of the land. And so now, so the benefit from Taiwan, she said, his son said, Tibetan government to build, instead of we build, they build, then she will sponsor. She pay the money for that. So just, otherwise, I have no idea of the construction of all that. then after you build, then people will say, oh, this is small, that would be this, and then you regret. I mean, we have, I don't have that much of it is the only one in one of the monks. And, so I think it's now become very good, very clear in Africa. You know, it's one of the me about the money that she said. She said her, you know, way of thinking was like Geshe, who debated the whole life. And, you know, I don't know whether even the Geshe would be able to think that way. I'm not sure. He visited the whole life debate. I don't know, but the foot of time did that. Most amazing. So anyway, and the Kushinaga way, still thinking possible high one. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, now the disease, there's a minister was following the Indian Prime Minister, so I don't know, busy people, I'm sure, but, so he didn't like, so, well, we were supposed to change soon, but because this happened, so, and the second one, how his mind is, that different than that. So we're thinking to build higher. Anyway, so you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen tomorrow. Therefore, we can never tell. So there's so much earthquake happening. Landslide, what people will never expect, like German, never expect. It doesn't have that danger. Never expect. It happens. Karma. Oh, the people don't, general people involved don't know Dharma, don't know karma. Oh, then you ask why it happened. Difficult to answer. Ooh. Very difficult answer. No matter how much science you knew, learned, how many degrees you got from the universities for Oxford or Cambridge or Harvard University. Yeah, anyway, difficult answer. Yeah. So it's not the mountain like this, not like that. You can't say like that. It's flat. Karma. That's come from you. That's come from people's mind. Those people suffered their mind. Past life, they create harm to others. In the past life, they harm to others. Human beings or animals, group of ants or animals, and harmed. Yeah. So that's it. No, it's only human being. So, but you see, the ultimate answer is that. Simple. So, what? People don't have merit to know about karma. So hard to believe. Mind's like rock. So difficult to understand. Difficult to faith, to believe. Like rock, like solid rock, like iron. But then in the wrong belief, so easy to believe, wrong belief. Immediately believe, wrong things. You have to understand like that. You see, wrong things, suddenly, there, you see, karma, those things. Wrong things, huge wrong things. There's no reincarnation, or some other very gross things. It's easy to believe, no, none of this. Reincarnation, if you analyze, doesn't believe. doesn't get understanding. It's rock like the iron. Mind is like iron. So if you think the opposite, then you understand why. Why so easy? The wrong things believing. You have to think. Then you understand why. It was strange. So that's in the Kopan course in the past, we spent 3 days about mind. If there's one, unfortunately, there's only one mouth, but if there's more mouth, 3 days, mind, because we never discussed mind before in the West. In the West, these Kasari, I got a book in the Deepak, I got a book. Somebody wrote the mind. But what is the mind? There's no answer. You go through many stories. Oh, at the end, there's nothing one. Sentient, Rinpoche, even the monastery, young boys, they can answer. What is the mind? What is the law? Rinpoche, Sheba. Yeah. So they debate very, very, very basic thing. The first thing they learn was very basic. Sentient Rinpoche, mind which nature is clear, perceiving object. That's the characteristic of the mind. So this is they condense a lot. But I got one book, but I'll do the whole thing, but I asked to. It's like that. So difficult. So therefore, studying Buddhism so important. What do you believe not? That's what someone says. What do you believe not? Study. Very, very, very important. It's the logics. Follows the logics. Then you develop wisdom. So not with the ignorance practice, with the gigantic ignorance, the skies, darkness, ignorance, limitless. No. So we've been suffering like this from beginners to better. So what is nonsense? Study. If you believe not, even not pregnant, study. So just from this example, what? You see? There's a simple book that explains the very first one. Dura. There is a small, middle, big. So useful. You are understanding. You are understanding phenomena. You call Dharma or you call phenomena. Wow. Yeah. I didn't get to learn much. I was very legist person involved. And Baksa, the one was small. So I started with a little bit like child playing. Playing. Like that. Our class is the first class. First class. We're studying Paramita. Then, developing well, going well, But then, opened a formal school around like university, from Dharamsala, government came to advise him. Then it opened like you have to study all the 5 scriptures. Usually this subject for some years, this is the religion. So now here, I think each week, the 5 subjects you study in each subject. They've been Avadamakosha, Chamanamdra, What?
Maratika.
Maratika and the Madhamika and the so each week there's a different teacher come to explain. Yeah. So before was taking teachings from your own guru. Then up to now they opened as a school, university. Then classes with Sarah me, Sarah Che me, and garden shelter and little common little. So all same class. So the different teachers come from the four monasteries. So different teachers come to this. It's all the Lama was there. Yeah, we are developing well, coming well, but then this happened. Yeah, I think change and I started a little bit with these small children players, so like that. So I'm changing this study. So that is very, very important studying Dharma. It's even though you're not practicing, you're not believing. You see, to learn, to develop your wisdom. What is wisdom? Not just it's all involved. Checking, examining. You see, Buddhism is very much involved. As it means some and others, you should believe. You can't check, you can't check, believe. So it's not like that. Sorry. I got lost my topic. What I was talking before?
One should study.
One
should study.
Yeah, that was near, but before. Sleep?
Karma.
Well, not sleep. Okay, maybe I thought go to sleep. Right, yeah. It's very, very interesting. If you come out, this thing can happen. One day, your body can become, not this, can change totally. Can become something else. You never know. For example, I was earlier, been translating from Bodhgaya for many years. And she, normally I think she look kind of beautiful and it's okay, body, nothing wrong. But then you see, suddenly changed. Her fingers like that, everything changed completely. It's so hard life. Unbelievable pain, sometimes so much pain, I was dying. I said, it happened so many times, she died, many times, but then didn't die. Some ways can be good, maybe purification due to translation Dharma and practicing Dharma. So many heavy negative karmas, past life, experience this life. Institute experience in the rebirth in the hell, and the experience suffering, heavy suffering for eons, that, then you experience as a purification, true. Then all the heavy things come, during the practice, Dharma practice, heavy things comes rapid in this life. In some catastrophe, so what you have gone through. And then the result, then there will be happiness in the future. Like sun shining in the world. Well, there's one sun, but all the animals, people enjoy. All like that. You see, Katamakesh coming was said, Tandadunga Tamayan, Nanjeling, Sajin, Tandadunga Tamayan, Nanjeling, Sajin, Simi, Deji, Dumala Kalkamshi Ang. Even the present small sovereign finishes past heaven and karma, and future there will be happiness. Future there will be happiness. So like the example, future is not just one life, no. The future is until we are in samsara. Happiness, 100,000, like that. See? So you have to think like that. Then ultimate happiness. Then ultimate happiness, enlightenment. So you think that. So, what's that? I think I told her this. I gave advice from different times. So when I was about to go, I want to see her all the 2 times. The geshe, I said the geshe to help. I told the geshe one time, quite a long time ago, when she was having visible, I told the geshe, every time when he goes to help her, he becomes close to enlightenment. I said, you become close to enlightenment. I said, the geshe is very, very obedient. He told me he wants to do exactly whatever I think. He told me that after a few days. But when we ate dinner together, he said. So very good geshe, very good monk. He did about 3 years, and he did. I think, I don't know, 3 years, higher Griva, most higher long retreat. And Vajragani. So, yeah, so very, dedicated, brave mind. So, if you don't have brave mind, you cannot do a strong mind. Can be a hard. Then you can't do anything Dharma practice in the life. You can do, this from this one, this is so can't practice Dharma. So much concern. Okay. Yeah. So so you see, it can be very positive. That is very positive. Yes, many people possible. Many people don't know. That's all. It's other extreme. No, this can be extreme towards enlightenment, extreme towards great happiness. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's all, as I mentioned. Masal, he worked for Maitreya Buddha, he worked for FPMT, for Lama also, Lama issues, holy wishes. And then Maitreya worked for many years. Then the monk? Yeah, what's it? Pende, Generation.
Yes, Pende.
But Pende Hotter. So he became secretary. She worked 7 years. Oh, computer every day. Of course, motivation, no question. Church service. Now to Lama. So after that, he gets sick. When he sees computer, he gets sick. Totally. I don't know, he's vomit, but the computer is sick. That's not common sickness. That's very rare. So, I think I heard in Australia there was somebody else had that similar with computer. Because it worked so I similar somebody else had. So massage and this massage, you see, now he can sit down. He can sit down. He has to stand. Whenever he comes here teaching for initiate, he has to stand. So that, yeah. So what I told him, I said, yeah, this is not my first time to talk. Yeah, anyway, just conversation. So service to Lama is. I mean, to me, yeah, so totally dedicated and so for many years, I don't say whole his life, but yeah, so I think, past having the grammar experience in life. Instead to be born in the Lord and Hilton, it's been for eons, whole heavy suffering. So instead of that, experience in this life. Instead of that, it's been this life, some caste, some rare sickness, right? Then finish all that. And then as the tradition says, there will be sunshine, happiness in the future. So I told them, I told both of them a long time ago. So, rejoice. Don't like but I think it's better to stop. Gawas is happy. Gomes, mind feel happy. Meditate means feel happy. So that you see. That more number of people, non-Buddhist people don't think that. So that means this. So you see, those give up life, this life, attachment, clinging to this life. So pure down persistence. They get so much sicknesses. Like the Gomjala, he was here. He died almost a couple of times here. Everything. And then he was in Yorma Halampur, got sicknesses, and then he was many places, samsara, Baksa, many places. Yeah, all this life. All that, and I never like that, So, strong down, all the past everything, it's been this life. And so, eons suffering the hell. Heavy suffering. Eons. Then, you see, then, then you see, death before death, mind is so happy, peaceful. Wow. So happy, mind is so happy. What is good people land? Then after that, after that, it's enlightenment. Like that. It's not like you're going to go out or going to Tahiti or what else? Tahiti and Hawaii? Where? Africa? What?
Florida.
What?
Florida.
Huh?
Florida.
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 Iceland? No.
Iceland, yeah.
Huh?
Iceland.
For some people, yeah.
Yeah.
For some people could be in the hell. Okay, I'm joking. Okay, what am I saying? I'm getting lost. Yes, very mind, very vast subject. In the Lama issues note, it is said, object of mind, phenomena, is the subject of mind is more extensive. The phenomena, to know the phenomena of mind is more extensive than the object of what mind knows. In the Lama issues note, it's like that. Okay, go back. Yeah, what happened in Germany, many places, what people never expect. People tell somebody say you're crazy. They will say you are completely crazy. You see, only after it happened. Oh, they will, what happened? Why? Before somebody say, oh, you're completely crazy. They will say. You see, you understand? So there are many things like that involved. But, okay. So anyway, the from Lama Chaba. There's 8 film translations. This painting, but which is found only one time. So difficult to find this again. Then so easy to decay. You know, knew the Jew too, don't they? I knew the Jew too, don't they? What do you have now? So easy to decay. Perish. I knew the Jew too, so unable to, without being distracted, meaningless activities of this life. So please program blessings to be meaningful. This person meaningful to be blessed. Request the Guru. How many miracles days, but how many thousand days, but the essence of Guru, one. So, in Malabachina, Nelson Dungan, Majine, Nelson Dungan, Majine, Nelson say, evil gone, evil come create the one to Lord. Evil gone to him. Nelson, Dungan Barry, Majine, being afraid of. Burned by the suffering. Another blazing. We are afraid of, blazing the suffering of the Lord Elam. From the heart, go for Rinpoche Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Kunchok, three practices, three rare sublime. Exact English from Tibet. Not three jewels, give me. That's very watery translation. So, three rare sublime ones. Kunchok Sun. Then that one. Then abandon the nirkama. Collect the practice multitudes of virtue. All the virtue. All the virtue. Also in the foundation good quality, Lama Tsonga mentioned. Also here, Lama Tsaba, Benjamin Chicken. Because the Bangasa, the bong abandoned the Kama. Gesa Tata drove to practice all the collections of virtue. The Bangasa Tata drove. So there's so much to practice. All that is much so please bless me. Perseverance, voluntarily taking perseverance in that. So how military practice, that. He eats on the only natural, no salt, no chili, no erma, nothing. Only natural. So for many years. Food body. Not that he had, not that he couldn't find job, no, he purposely did that, purposely chose that. Hardship. He purposely chose that. And he went, no, like that, yeah. Many people might think, he's very poor. Purposely, so many great lamas, Lama Tsongkhapa, many great lamas which even purposely did that. You have to know that purposely. People doing a fine job, but poor. I'm better than that. I have the job. I have money. They must be very poor, very poor. But they realize, so funny. You have job, you have education in university. They don't educate. But they say all part. Nothing what is needed. You don't need to. You're still suffering samsara. Funny. People might think like that. Who don't know Dhamma. Let nyomon balong tazo chuk. Let nyomon balong tazo chuk. Dunga suge chusen mangwe zir. Let nyomon balong tazo chuk. Dunga suge chusen mangwe zir. Tamen jirung sizu chimballi. Tanto shura java chilo. So I must recite this. So this is so most important. Okay. Let on yaman bala tak to tuk. Dunga sumi chusen mangba zir. Tame jiru sizu chenpo yi. Tanda shura jewa chinyi lop. Okay. All right. So maybe I recite that and stop there. It's a motivation. Okay, Ladang Nyamung Balap Tagdo Truk Ladang the karma, inflicted action. Ladang Nyamung disturbing thought. Ladang Nyamung Balap Tagdo Truk. The waves of afflicted action, disturbing thought, heavily, so heavy, like in the ocean, see, so much, wind, wow. Oh, many stories of waves, like that. You see, then the boats, even big boats, kind of sink, you see, and the waves like that. So waves of the lifted action, the same thought, violently disturbed, not peaceful. Tatuk is, two means all like that. Or disturb, how to say? Huh?
Violently tossed.
Violent what?
Violently tossed.
Toasted.
Tossed or thrown.
Making toasted bread.
No, like thrown around. Thrown around.
Toasted.
Thrown around.
Yeah, that's a good word for me to learn.
Tossed.
Toasted, yeah. Toasted and make sandwich. Sandwich. That makes more hungry. Because you remember sandwich. Even though you're hungry, even you're not hungry, but it makes the pros hungry. Toast, yeah. How to spell?
Tossed.
T-O-S-S-E-D.
Yeah, toast.
Oh, toast.
Tossed.
Toast. Toast. Dunghasumye, choosing mangwatzer. So the suffering, pain, suffering of change, all the samsara pleasure, and then pervasive compound suffering, the third suffering. So choosing the water lines, choosing water lines, so many water lines of three types of suffering, harmed. Harm from everywhere. It's everywhere. Not only no beginning, but not only no beginning, but if you don't practice Dharma, no end. Dharma. Not only no beginning, but if you don't practice Dharma, no end. If you don't practice Dharma. If you don't realize it in that stage about this, that will, it lists it in that stage, no end. That's very, very terrifying samsara. Oceans of samsara. Oceans of samsara. The great oceans of samsara. Chimbole. Time, no end, endless. Very terrifying. Great ocean samsara. Please bless me to generate strong wish to be liberated from that. So request, unfriendly request. So strongest, thunder, strongest, not just from mouth, not just none of that. Lama Chava. Okay, that's the motivation. So, this is without talking sentence means yourself. Just yourself. How much have we been suffering samsara? From beginning, so that, this is without talking samsara, without talking other sentence. But now, after that, I will sit till tomorrow. After that, you added one more sentence being, wow, we're suffering samsara from beginning to rebirths. And again, without practice, endless. Ooh, who's so precious yourself? Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Then second sentence, like that. Oh, then third sentence. Wow, then yours, you are suffering, beginning from beginning to oh, the endless. Woo. Now it's nothing. Now it's nothing. After you think three sentences being suffering, samsara, whatever, and then endless, then you are suffering nothing. So then fourth, fifth, sixth, what the number is for? Number seven, number two, number three. I think from beginning itself. Then not practice Dhamma. It's not no empty. Oh, then endless. Wow, so yours nothing, lost, nothing. Okay, so to help your responsible to free them from the oceans of samsara, free from oceans of samsara, bring enlightenment by yourself. So therefore you need to achieve enlightenment, though you can do the perfect work for sentiment. So you need to free something, then you need you have to free yourself from suffering. Yeah, so what's that? So you see? Okay, so, therefore then the had to know wisdom, had to know consideration, had to know morality. The third, you see, there's a from where? Very foundation. So that you see that becomes that becomes the most important practice. So see that. So therefore now Sangha. So for yourself, to enter from the squeeze possible and to have normally sentence. So then better. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what I start here. Did all about the best of it. I made it to Kopan, I made it to Kopan. Sentiment, made that Buddha be generated. But it was also all the happiness, success, enlightenment was for every sentiment. Generally in your heart, numberless helping, numberless anger, numberless animal, numberless animal, numberless human being, numberless asura. So the numberless universe, so normally. Then who had generated Buddha to English. The including your enemy, your friend, you stand there. Okay, that's the King's also. Janju Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Bana Jeju Je Jeba Nyamba Meba Ye Kone Kundu Bewa Jo Janju Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Bana Jeju Jeba Nyamba Meba Ye Kone Kundu Bewa Jo Changzhou Simzhou Rinpoche Maje Bana Jeju Jeba Nyamba Meba Ye Kone Bewa Jo Konde Rashi Duda Meba Da Junde Dende Lua Meba Penza Game Trozo Shawa Lo Zhuo Konde Dobar Achi Jero yourself, your family members, and all the other people died, especially birds, cancer, all that. So many people died. Lama Tungaba being minor direct guru in all lifetime, being minor but friend, never separate away from path, pure path that pleases all brothers. That's pretty, to everyone. Chera kundu jawa tonga vete cho chini ngosu zebe jave ngabe lam tang dini keje taya tawa manju. Mejo namdara zangme chimdan den la chen jase chebe nindo dedan soge de ni nan ju lo za jave den dan javara. I think actually all those, as well as all those people, not dead, and there's also never to be reborn, Lawrence, and they also sing this now, the immediate recover, and all their wishes to be purified developments, and immediately, then they wish to be succeed, they go to Holy Dharma, and they do actually Bodhgaya and each enlightenment. That's good for them. So those who rely upon me, whom I promise you will them to give everyone happy like that. And every sentient being is more precious than the whole sky filled with which grand jewel. So therefore, may I fulfill the wishes of all sentient beings more than which grand jewel. May I fulfill all the expectations of the sentient being more than which grand tree. Now then, all did all the past, the best of it, I married, the glory by me, three I married, the glory by number, sentiment number, Buddha. Oh, then any sentient being who see me, touch me, remember, think of me, hear me. May then any sentiment that I see, hear, remember, touch other, all that, just by that way, all this suffering be pacified. It's all happening, including enlightenment. That's possible. All right, and then, did all the past, the best and the future married to glad by me. Oh, did I marry to glad by number of sentiments and number of Buddhas, which are merely labeled about life. So that means do not exist from it one side at all. So unbelievable. May I exist in the mirror. I achieved the Kasuri. And Buddhahood that reaches the middle level by the mind. Lead all the sentient beings. Now, who are middle level, by the mind, to that Buddhahood, which exists, being middle level, by the mind. By myself alone, who is also middle level by the mind. Jambal Jita Jambata Kunza Tian de Jenda Jata Kunji Jesun Dalo Jengawa Dita Tamjin Rabdu Jabe Jawa Tamji Jingwa Gangla Tutunga Yataka Gave Zawadiki Sangbo Jera Angowa Jede Kamandre Payande Yamaleba Kale Joya Sabe da, 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 da,